So it is called seasonal depression or seasonal affective
It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. The season of peace is finally here. When family and friends.
Hey fam, how are you doing today? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tobi Achudume. So here on this channel we'll talk about topics, tips and tricks that will help us grow fearlessly to the best versions of ourselves. So if you're interested in topics like that, please click the subscribe button so you get notified when we have new videos up. Also, do not forget to share with your friends and family so that they can also learn to be the best versions of themselves. So today we are going to be talking about seasonal depression, so dealing with seasonal depression, because these forms of depression, they come in seasons, mostly when it is becoming cold, gloomy, and just winter. So sometimes we even call them winter blues because they happen most times in winter or when the skies are not as bright as they should or they want to be. So seasonal depression is it's a mild form, sometimes it's not a mild form of depression, but it is mostly a negative feeling. You're having negative emotions during winter or during colder periods. So I'm not going to restrict this to just talking about it in the sense of winter season, because there are other parts of the world or other countries where they do not experience winter as in the term, but it gets colder in some times of the year. For example, November, December, it is colder, it is gloomier, it is all white, and especially in Nigeria, we also call this season harmattan season. So it is all gloomy, it is all white, it looks like the sun is not coming out, and it looks like you do not want to come out of your bed. So it is called seasonal depression or seasonal affective depression because it happens by season. It does not happen throughout the year, and it is not your regular definition of being depressed, but it comes with the feel of there is no sun, there is no light, and it looks like there is nothing interesting going on because everywhere looks dark and gloomy. So as much as sometimes it is called winter blues, it is not always because of winter that we have this. Sometimes it's because it's the end of the year and there are so many things that you're thinking of. You're thinking of what have you achieved, what are the things that you have done, how has the year been for you, what are the things that you're still expecting. So all of these things put together can lead to depression at that point. So seasonal depression comes in the season of either it is all just dark and gloomy, or it is also a month of reflection and you're just thinking of all of the things that you could have done better, or the things that you did not do, the things that you got a chance to do but you missed opportunities and all of that. So seasonal depression comes in the season of majorly November, December, January and February. So it is at the end of the year and we are starting a new year, because you have the opportunity to reflect and think on all of the things that you could have done and you didn't do, and all of the things that you want to do in the new year. But it is also kind of encouraged because in these periods of the year, the sun is not always out. So seasonal affective disorder, which would mean that the acronym is SAD, which is sad, also is encouraged by the fact that there is no sunlight. And we know that light kind of boosts your mood. It gives you energy to do the things that you want to do. That's why some people are more energetic in the morning, because when they see the light, they are energetic. For example, right now I'm doing this video because the sun came out today and my mood is better to record this video. So psychologists have proven that sunlight boosts our immune system and they also boost our mood. So the fact that there is the sun out makes us feel more excited about the day that we're about to have and the things that we're about to do. So now in the winter and in the colder periods where the sun comes out when it feels like and leaves earlier than it plans to, we are not always in a space where we enjoy the sun. So we are not enjoying serotonin, I think is how it is pronounced. Neither are we enjoying vitamin D. So you have to look for artificial ways to get all of this to increase and boost yourself and make sure that your mood is up to the task that you have to also do. Because even this period, as much as you want to just be in bed under your duvet covers and just be doing nothing, we have so much that we still need to do. So that was a very long explanation of what SAD is, seasonal affective disorder is, but now I'm done. Let's get into how to deal with this and make sure that even when it is coming near, you are able to avoid it. Point number 1, get out a bit. So I know that you would be tempted to not go out because 1, it is cold, 2, it is dark, 3, there is nothing exciting to go out and do because it is cold. But it is important for you to be intentional about stepping out a bit, because there is always a feeling when you go out and you see that people are living life and life is going on, it kind of improves your mood. It makes you feel like, yes, you should be outside doing things that you're supposed to be doing. So as much as you're tempted to just be inside the house doing nothing and just being by yourself, maybe watching a movie or watching a series or whatever it is that you're doing at that point because you're not feeling up to yourself, it is a very conscious task for you to step out, because when you step out, you see how life is happening, life is lifing, and for a bit you forget how life has handed you whatever life has handed you. If it was lemonade or lemon, whichever one it was that was handed to you this year. But stepping out a bit helps you to also see that there are things still going on, even if you feel like things are not going on. It kind of gives you a different perspective or a different view of life happening, even if you feel stuck. Apart from the fact that we are also trying to trick your mind to thinking that life is happening in the right way, it also helps you to get in vitamin D, which we know that we need in biology class and all of the science classes that we had. We know that vitamin D is very important. Apart from that, you being outside also helps you to get in serotonin, which is the neurotransmitter that improves your mood and helps you to be in the better space. Head space, mind space, body space. Next up, work on your mindset. So one of the reasons why we would be in a space of depression, seasonal depression, is because you're also thinking of all of the things that you could have done this year that you were not able to do, and all of the things that you want to do next year that is already overwhelming you. So there will be chances that you're already feeling like a failure and you're already having a fear mindset, and those are two mindsets that we do not want to have at all. They do not do you any good and they do not help you in any way in life. Some of the feelings that accompanies this mindset are you feeling lost, you feeling like you have lost a lot of time, you've lost a lot of resources or a lot of energy. You're also feeling like you're not good enough for the things that you're deserving. Also magnified by social media, where we see people that are younger than us or older than us, or people that you feel like you're better than, achieving amazing milestones, and you're wondering if you are having a problem with your thinking, a problem with what you're doing, or they have two heads and you have one and a half. So those are the things that you'll be thinking of, especially because it is at the end of the year, that could also lead you to being depressed or feeling depressed. So one way to tackle that is for you to change your mindset. And what does that mean? Stop looking at it from the perspective of you losing, but start looking at things that you have not accomplished as lessons. I often say that one of the things that we are always so fixed and focused on is the result of what we're looking for. So we're looking for the end result. You're looking forward to the destination. You're looking forward to the finished work that you're looking for. And in that thinking, you forget to work or to focus also on the journey, because the journey makes it interesting. The journey makes you arriving at the destination interesting and worthwhile. And sometimes the journey is even more interesting than the destination, because we have destination issues. As humans, we get to a particular place and we are already looking at the next place that we want to get to. So you don't even have time to enjoy you being in the destination that you were working towards. So one of the ways for you to do this is for you to begin to enjoy the journey that you are on. And so that means that when you have mistakes or when you have errors, you're not looking at it as the end of the world or the end of the journey, but you're looking at it as something that you need to learn from to make sure that you continue on the journey, so that when you get to a place where you have that kind of issue again, you know how to tackle it, you know how to surmount such issues or challenges, and you know what you need to do to make sure that you continue on the journey. The only time where you have lost, the only time where you have finished and you are just done, is when you have decided to call it quits, when you have decided like, I am done. So it is you that needs to decide that this is a lesson I need to learn and I am moving on. I am not going to let this be the end of me. I'm going to take it a step further and continue on my journey, because you know that life is a journey, but you also need to enjoy the journey as you are on it. In short, as much as you're anticipating the destination that you're trying to arrive at, also enjoy the journey, because it is on the journey that you're able to buy gala and coke or lacasera. Tired of hearing about how good exercise is for you? No? Good, because I'm going to tell you about how exercise is good for you, especially in this season. So exercise is the easiest way for you to be conscious about moving your body. especially because it is cold. So we are kind of taking advantage of the fact that you get the option of working from home, and so you don't have anything to go and do outside apart from the fact that maybe you want to grocery shop, which now you can even do online and the food comes to meet you at home. So exercise is the easiest and most conscious way that you can move your body, and moving your body takes you from a space of stillness to a space of working. So while I agree with the temptation that you don't want to be outside in the winter or in the cold, I should also tell you that you need to move your body, and exercise is a way to do that. It does not have to be 2 hours session of exercise, so it doesn't have to be 3 hours or morning and evening, however you do your exercise. It could be as little as 10 minutes, but you're moving your body and letting your body know that I'm still in charge and we are still moving. Next point, have something that you're looking forward to. Yes. And this could be very different. It does not have to be a huge thing. It does not have to be a small thing as well. For some people, they're looking forward to Christmas. For some people, they're looking forward to spending time with their family. But you should have something that you're looking forward to, because looking forward to something increases your excitement about the season. For me, I always love December. December is my favorite month of the year for so many reasons. One is Christmas and 2 is my birth month. So I have a lot of things that I am looking forward to in December, and so this kind of increases the excitement that you have in the month. So as much as you're also thinking of all of the many things that has not gone well from January to now, you are also thinking of the fact that there is actually something exciting that is coming up in December, in January, in February. And it does not even have to be a goal. It does not have to be a huge thing. It does not have to be the fact that it is Christmas that is coming up. It could be the fact that you're going to see friends that you have not seen in a long time. It could be the fact that you're going to finish your work schedule before the end of the year. It could be that you're going to launch a new product. It could even just be that you're going to start seeing a series of movie. You're going to start watching a movie. You're going to start watching Christmas movies. It could be anything, but you should have something that you're looking forward to. It could also be the fact that at the end of the day you get to sleep for 6 or 7 hours, or 8, maybe 9 hours. Next point, double down on your self-care routine. It is important for you to take care of yourself, and you have to be conscious about it, because one of the things that happens with depression is that you tend to lose yourself in the field. You tend to not be excited about so many things. So it is now that is the best time for you to double down on self-care. So what does that mean? You're taking care of yourself, you are conscious of it, you're strong on the affirmations, you're doing things that you love to do. So that could be you rewatching Flash as many times as you want to watch. So Flash is a series that I have been hung up thanks to my little brother. Moving on, this is the period where you should double up on self-care. So that means whatever it is that you need to do to make you happy, to make you remember that you love yourself and you're spending time with yourself, you should do it. So it could be that you want to try out a new restaurant. It could be that you want to try out a new recipe, you want to read a new book, anything, whatever it is that you need to do. You want to travel, you want to see more people, you want to just reflect and think, whatever it is that you need to do that tells you that you are important to yourself. This is time for you to do it as often as you can. So I'm not saying you should now break the bank on making yourself happy or excited, but there are conscious, intentional, small, tiny ways that you can do it. The little things that count. Next up, spend some time planning for the next season or the next year. So one of the ways to get out of sad is for you to plan for what is coming. So plan for the next year, plan for the new year that is coming, for the new month that is coming, because that increases your excitement. You're seeing things that you want to execute, you're seeing things that you want to work on, and you're seeing things that you know that in the next few months or in the next few years you're going to be happy about the steps that you took towards the picture that you already had. So it is necessary for you to create time or spend some time planning for the next year or planning for the next season that you're about to step into, because that is also a way to tell yourself that you are important to yourself. It is also a way to increase your excitement about what is coming, and it is also a way for you to get into the new year not shocked or blinded by what is going to happen in the new year. Planning gives you something to look forward to, so you see all of the things that you need to do and you're excited about it, so it increases your excitement. And also seeing the things that you need to do boosts your confidence and your ability to be able to do it, because if you were able to sit down and draw out a plan towards what you want to see, then you know that you are able to take the steps. However long it's going to take for you to take the steps, you are willing and ready to take the steps because you have created time to plan towards those steps. So planning for the next season and for the next year helps you greatly to overcome SAD. And on that note, on the 18th of December this year, I'm going to be hosting a goal setting session. I call it goal setting rendezvous because it's going to be an interactive session. I'm not going to be talking at you, I'm going to be talking with you, and we're going to be drawing out strategic plans and goals that you are going to be convinced is yours. So I'm not going to be throwing goals at you. We're going to work together through a process that I'm going to be sharing with you in the session on all of the things that you need to do, how to break your goals down into bits and pieces, how to look at all of the aspects of you and create goals that you're interested in and invested in, and goals that you know would make you be a better person, a better version of yourself. So I'm going to be hosting this session on the 18th of December, and I look forward to having you join me there because it's going to be amazing and mind-blowing. I can tell you one thing for free, is that you're going to go into 2023 excited about the year. So alongside this session, I'm going to share with you a workbook that you're going to use to plan for the year and just see how you're able to execute the goals that you have set for yourself. You're also going to be able to track your progress and see how well you're doing and where you need to double up and add more energy or strength to. So this is going to be holding on the 18th of December. To sign up, I'm going to have a link in the description bar, so please check it out. Also share with your friends and family so that they can also join this. Let's plan for 2023 and have a blast. So the price for this is just $2,000, so that's less than $5. You're going to be planning for the year for less than $5. It's a steal, and I'm doing this because I want to help more people to plan for the year. Not because it could not have been at a higher price, but because I'm interested and invested in helping more people be intentional and interested in planning for the year and making sure that they have results that they are proud of. So again, to join in, I'm going to have a link in the description bar, and I look forward to having you there. Thank you so much for watching this video with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comment section what is your takeaway and what are the things that you're going to actively start doing today. Also, let me know if you're going to be joining me in the goal setting rendezvous. I look forward to having you, and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time, happy holidays, and catch up with VLOGMAS on my channel. I'm going to have a link here. See you guys later.